fundamentals. Under the fundamentals, we will first see what's the meaning and definition of partnership. Now, partnership is defined by the Indian Partnership Act 1932, Section 4 as follows. Partnership is the relation between persons who have agreed to share the profits of a business carried on by all or any one of them acting for all. A partnership thus is a business relationship among two or more persons to share profits and losses of the business carried on by all or any one of them acting for all. Now, what is the meaning of partner? Firm and firm name. The persons who have entered into a partnership with one another individually are called partners, and collectively they are known as a firm. The name under which the business is carried is called firm name. Now, the nature of partnership. What is the nature of partnership? Partnership from the legal viewpoint is not a separate legal entity from its partner. That means a firm that can be paid from private assets of a partner if the partner decided to pay its liabilities. Partnership is a separate business entity from the accounting point of view, not from the legal point of view. Now, features or characteristics of partnership. Number one is two or more persons. There must be at least two persons to form a partnership, and all such persons must be competent to contract. Competent to contract means have the capacity to enter into any contract. Because partnership is also a contract between the persons. So, according to that, there is a act, that's the Indian Contract Act 1873. Such conditions have to be followed essentially. And according to Indian Contract Act 1873, every person except the following are competent to contract. This means other than these three persons, all persons are such as having competency to enter into any contract. Number one is minor. That is, below the age of 18 cannot be allowed to enter. Don't have a competency to contract. Person of unsound mind. Number two, again not allowed. And person disqualified by any existing law of the country. So these three persons cannot seem to be fit to enter into any contract. That's why they cannot be the member of a partnership business. But minor can be a member in partner business with some terms and conditions. We will discuss later on. Now next is the maximum number of partners. Now what is the maximum number of partners in a firm? The Companies Act 2013 Section 464, Indian Partnership Act 1932 not specified about the maximum number of partners, but it is specified by the Companies Act 2013 Section 464 empower the central government to prescribe number of partners in a firm subject to maximum of 100 persons. The central government has prescribed maximum central government. The Companies Act 2013 Section 464 give the right to central government to prescribe number of partners in a firm subject to maximum of 100%. It means 100% can be a maximum number in partnership business if the central government allow according to this section. The central government has prescribed maximum number of partners in a firm to be 50 Wide Rule 10 of the Companies Miscellaneous Rule 2014. Thus, in effect, a partnership firm cannot have more than 50 partners. So, at present, the number of maximum partners in a partnership firm is 50. Next one is the agreement. Partnership comes into existence by an agreement, either written or oral. Agreement may be either written or may be oral. It is a basis of relationship among partners, which may be for a particular venture, that's a particular project, or for a period, or at will. These are the types of partnership. The written agreement among the partners is known as a partnership deed. Then next is a lawful business. Partnership is established for a lawful business, because partnership business cannot be established for a illegal business, unlawful business. So business must be lawful. respect the law of the country. Next, profit sharing. The agreement between or among the partners must be share profits and losses of the business. It is not essential that all the partners must share losses. It means one of the in any different conditions partners may be not allowed to share the losses. We will discuss later on. Then business can be carried on by all or any one of the partners acting for all. Business of the partnership can be carried on by all the partners or by any one of them acting for all the partners. In other words, partners are agent as well as the principals. So here the two status has been enjoyed by partners as a principal or as an agent. As an agent, he represents other partner and thereby binds them through his act. As a principal, he is bound by the act of other partners. This is an important feature of a partnership. Right? Now, what are the various rights of partners? Number one, every partner has the right to participate in the management of the business. Every partner has the right to be consulted about the affairs of the business, that is, the activities of the business. Every partner has the right to inspect the books of account and have a copy of it. Every partner has the right to share profit or losses with others in an agreed ratio. If ratio is not given, then it will be equal. If a partner has advanced loan, he has the right to receive interest thereon at an agreed rate of interest. In case the rate of interest is not agreed, interest is paid at the rate provided in the partnership of that is a 6% per annum. In case of an emergency, a partner has a right to act according to his best judgment and be indemnified for the expenses incurred by him. In, indemnify for the expenses incurred by him means in emergency period, any partner act on behalf of the firm and expend some money for that. So he has a right to charge that money from the rest of the member of the partnership business. A partner has a right not to allow the admission of a new partner. After giving proper notice, a partner has a right to retire from the firm. Now, partnership D. As we have already discussed that there must be some agreement. Agreement may be oral or written, but there must be some agreement. And that agreement is known as a partnership deed. So, partnership comes into existence by an oral or written agreement. It is better to have written agreement to avoid any dispute in future. This written document known as partnership deed detail the terms and conditions of the partnership. It is a legal document signed by all the partners and has clause on the following. So what are the content of the partnership deed? Number one, description of the partner. It contains detailed information about the partner as the name, description and addresses, description of the firm, about the firm, name and address of the firm, principal place of the business, that is the registered office of the business, address of the principal place of the business, nature of business, what is the losses will be shared equally by each and every partner of the firm. Interest on capital. Interest on capital, if not mentioned to provide, it will not be provided to the partners. Interest on drawing. Again, interest drawing, if not permitted, it will not be charged from the partners. Interest on loan or advance by a partner.